Hey there, welcome to Chef Knives to Go quick look product video. This time we're looking at the Kohetsu Aogami No. 2 Wa Gyuto 210mm knife. So this knife has 3-layer construction. It is soft stainless cladding over the top of Aogami or blue paper No. 2 reactive high carbon steel. The Wa in the name indicates a Japanese style stick handle versus a Yo, which is a Western style handle. The heat treat on this core steel is 62 to 63 Rockwell, which is a good combination of hardness, edge retention, and ease of sharpening. So this is a great steel for kitchen knives. It is reactive, but the stainless cladding is not, so all you've got to worry about is the steel peeking out towards the edge. The cladding does cover the spine to make maintenance a little bit easier. The weight and dimensions on these can vary a little bit, but this particular one is 142 grams or 5 ounces. The edge length is 210 millimeters, right on the money, from the tip to the back of the heel. And the overall length is about 14 inches with this handle. These are fairly thin knives, but they've got some stiffness to them. The spine thickness at the back was about 2.4 millimeters, and then about halfway down I measured was about 2.15. And this is a good example of a distal taper. So you can see how the spine gets thinner as we get towards the tip, and the knife is ground to shape. And you'll see that tip is very thin. This is a high performance knife. It goes through product really well. Also at the edge it's quite thin. So this is definitely a high performance grind, but it's got a bit of stiffness to it. The blade height is 46.3 millimeters at the heel, which gives you good clearance for your fingers on a cutting board. The handle is just a good basic octagonal ambidextrous oak handle, and this handle has what they call an urushi finish, which is this kind of feathered sanding into where they charred the handle. Looks like they probably either charred it or stained it. But very simple handle, one piece, fit and finish is nice. They've done a nice glue up job, seal job where the tang goes in. So just a nice looking kind of warm handle. Size is appropriate to the size of the knife. Let's get our beauty shot here. So this blade, this will show you pretty good the core steel where the cladding gives way to the core steel as it's ground down. And then this has kind of an etched, embossed kanji there with your Aogami No. 2. And on the left side of the blade, there's no stamping or embossed or anything, but there's your core steel right there. Few fingerprints here and there, but nice fit and finish on this blade. A little bit of relief on the spine corners, a little bit of relief on the choil into the neck, so very comfortable to use right out of the box. The out of the box edge was about 6 out of 10 on my scale, so pretty sharp out of the box. Again, a nice fit and finish. It's well crafted. It's light. Balance point, let me do that. Almost forgot the balance point. So with this handle, the balance point is just in front of that choil, the back of the blade. So it's a little handle heavy, but not much, and fairly neutral type of balance on a pinch grip. Here is our cutting board look. So this knife has a really versatile profile. Camera's having a little trouble there with the shininess, but so this has a nice flat area towards the back 40% of the blade. It rolls into a stop, and then you've got kind of a medium-low belly, and the tip's about halfway up in terms of where the tip falls into the center line of the knife. So that gives you a pretty, I can get up to about there where the tip starts digging in to the cutting board, which means I can rock all day long on medium to small stuff, piece of cake. It rocks real smooth. You've got that back part that's really good for chopping. This will do tip draws pretty nicely without getting the knife super high at the heel. So it's a really versatile profile that'll handle a lot of different cutting styles. So just an excellent all-around blade. Thin, high performance, good quality steel, and easy to sharpen, easy to maintain because all you've got to worry about is the edge steel. But good package. So this is the Kohetsu Aogami No. 2 Wa Gyuto 210mm knife.